Hello, folks. How are you doing? I just returned from Orlando. I went down there at the boss Ezra Levant's behest because 49 people were murdered by a Muslim. 49 gays were murdered by a man who hates gays because his religion says so. Oh, but Christians are homophobic too. Not really. Not really. The worst we get is we won't bake you a cake. And the not baking the cake is really saying we don't want to be part of your wedding. You can get a cake next door, probably. So I'm noticing that in the West, and especially in Canada and America, we are surrounded by ingrates. These people keep complaining about the freest culture in the world. I just saw an article in Gawker where they were criticizing Milo and I for making it all about us. No, dude. We went down there and had armed guards. We risked our lives to promote your hedonistic lifestyle. And I've always said that. I've always said that if the shit hits the fan, it's going to be the Archie bunkers who are down there on the front line. And I've often used gays as an analogy. I said if the government made it illegal to be gay and said we have to start hunting gays, it would be the Archie bunkers grabbing their hunting rifles and heading down there to defend the homos that they find to be so gross. And the homos, meanwhile, are complaining about us. Calling us rednecks, calling us Islamophobic, saying that we have to stop hate. And I've even heard some of the angles of this case have been, this was yet another example of homophobia. Yeah, Islamic homophobia, though. You can't just lump us all together. We are the only ones that like you, gays. We are the only ones who have Paul Lynde on TV, who listen to the Village People, who enjoy Liberace. That was a long time ago, before being out of the closet was a thing, and we still loved you. Jesus Christ, sometimes being a white male patriarch in this society makes you feel like the dad constantly listening to the grumpy teen going, I hate it here, and I hate you, and then storming up to his room and slamming the door. But let's watch a little clip of this speech on the off chance you don't have access to YouTube. Can you pull that up? Here we go.
So, I want us all to recognize that the West is the best. Yeah. And America is the greatest.
You're great too, Canada. Don't get jealous.
Homosexuality is a little weird. We're the most advanced. And as a straight man, standing here with a gay man, I would just like to say, fuck you, Islam.
Look at this black girl in the background. Aren't a lot of black people on the DL? Why is she so freaked out by that?
None of us got that good.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
Okay, we get it. You know, since then I've been getting a lot of death threats from Muslims, and they're usually written in that stupid language you need a paintbrush to write. But if you hit view translation, you can see it. And I'm noticing in Islamic culture, dog is a big thing. You are going to be eaten by dogs. You are a dog. I hope that your best friend becomes a dog. A lot of dog stuff. I actually like dogs. So that's not really an insult to us, guys. In fact, your insults are sort of like your culture, which is hundreds of years behind us. We're very good at insults. Calling someone's uncle a donkey here in the West is not considered that rude. But I appreciate you trying. During all this, Milo was booted off of Twitter because some popular, I think sort of like the Jimmy Fallon of Iran, put up a notice and said, I want you to attack him and block him and ban him. And the algorithm usually kicks you off Twitter when you do that. And then Drudge Report put it on the front page. So boom, he was back on again. And it just never ceases to amaze me how ethno-masochistic our own people can be. They are literally dying to preserve the narrative. They would rather be shot then stray from guns are bad, America is homophobic, Islam is beautiful, multiculturalism and diversity is our strength. So, I guess it's our job as the Archie Bunkers of the world to push the gays aside and say, I think I'll be handling the gay agenda from here on in. You are a little too reckless with your own safety. Ladies and gents, Islam ain't our pal. And we need, while we're worshiping all these other cultures, to keep in the back of our mind that the West is the best. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time, assuming I haven't been killed. Did you like that? Okay, check it out. I got a whole comedy show called How's It Going, Eh? You just have to click right here to subscribe.